you were talking about training Brock Jarvis, and you're talking about training Huss Hamden, but you also trained Tyson for a while.
Danny Green, Sakio Bika, Victor
of course,
Chinian,
Danny Green, Victor Chinian.
The two Hussein brothers, Nader Hamden.
Garth Wood for a while there.
Yeah.
But Tyson's going to have a fight this year, Mike. Do you speak to Mike very often?
I have spoken. Well, while I was sick, he spoke to me a lot. And then prior to this fight, I've spoken to him a lot. And then last night, I got a call from an American paper or an interview thing, and they interviewed me, and I gave them my opinion.
What do you reckon is going to happen?
If Mike's smart and doesn't even try to get in a confrontation and punch while you're punching and just makes you miss, if he does that in the first 30 seconds, it'll be over in 30 seconds. If it takes him a round or two to get into the, all he has to do is make him miss and make him pay. Mike Tyson hits anybody, even at this age, he will knock them out, especially a guy like Jake Paul who doesn't really know the ropes yet. And people talk to me about Jake Paul, he's going to get 40 million. Mate, congratulations to him. If he had a way, a method to make $40 million in a fight, man, I take my hat off to Jake Paul. And not only do I take it off for that, but he's helped so many other fighters. He's helped Serrano. He's given so many other fighters opportunities. So listen, I love Jake Paul.
Well, because I think a lot of people would be interested in this. What do you think? What would you be telling Mike to be his strategy going in round one? So how many rounds are you going to do? 5, 6?
Wasn't it 8? I think
8. Okay,
and
that's a lot of rounds.
Yeah, and isn't it crazy that the man last night asked me like the same question, but he asked me this. He said, "Jeff, do you think Mike's taking a risk that he's got no boxing people in his corner? He's got that Muay Thai guy, whoever it is, and and I said, yeah, it is. I said because listen, Mike's just got to be. It's got to be drummed into Mike's head what to do. And let me tell you something: the Mike Tyson today, if you told him something, I'm sure he'd listen. Back in the day, he just done his own thing, But Mike just needs, like I said, Mark. Just think of this: two of us. If we're both throwing punches at the same time, we're 50-50.
Yeah.
We're 50-50. We're both hitting each other. And at 58, if you get hit, don't worry, it's going to hurt you much more than it hurt you when he was 28 or 38. So the older you get, the easier it is to hurt, to get hurt. So my whole thing would just hands up, move that head, make him miss, bring him onto a punch, and he'll go home with one punch. That's all it will take. But we've got to wait and see if he does that.
So the longer it goes, by the sound of it, it's going to be more in favour of Paul. The quicker but if Mike can get in early.
Yeah, like I said, we watch Mike doing all this training and stuff, and he looks amazing. He looks tremendous, but he
won't be able to do it for 8 threes.
Well, they say he's trained for that, but
it's a bit different though. When you're 58,
100%.
Well, by the way, when he was 28, 8 threes was probably hard for Mike. I don't know if he did ever do Mike, 8 rounds.
When you get in there and you're nervous and you're getting punched. So look, like I said, I love Mike. He's been one of my most loyal friends, and I just hope that he can. I've told him this. I've told him it 3 or 4 times. I've told the people around him 3 or 4 times. Please just take my word. I know what I'm talking about, Mark, when it comes to boxing. I don't care what anybody says. Why do you say this? Because I know I've been blessed to train Mike Tyson. I've trained some of the greatest fighters in Australia, and I just know that if he does it properly, that it could be the quickest fight he's ever had.
I've been watching some of the videos of Fight Tyson, and of course he moves really over 30 seconds like he used to always move, and it looks terrifying, to be honest with you. And he looks great. But someone like Jake Paul is taller, younger. He can punch. He's got strength because you said 50-50. If he at 58, you get in one of those punches, it's going to hurt.
Lift to the rib, Mark. When I was 44, I got to punch the rib like I'd go every other day and break my rib.
Yeah, I remember another bloke broke a rib, one of your ribs one time, sparring.
Yeah, they called him the Golden Greek.
Oh, wow. He's sitting opposite you today.